In the previous lessons, we looked at how we might implement CRUD using MongoDB. Now, in this lesson, I want to show you how you might establish relationships in your database with MongoDB. There's two main ways of doing this, and the first way is, in most cases, the preferred method, but what you choose will depend on the architecture of your data. So it depends on how your data relates to each other and how it's structured. Coming back to our shop database, let's say that we wanted to have another product. So we might say something like db.products.insert, and in this case, the product that we want to insert happens to be a rubber. So we might say that this one has an ID of 3, and it's got a name of rubber. It's got a price of 1.3 and a stock of 43. But this rubber has also received reviews on our website. And so we can represent these reviews using an array. And inside the array, we might have a few embedded documents. Every document is represented by a set of curly braces. And if we had a document that will represent the data for a review, then we can embed that into another document. So our reviews document might have, say, an author name. So in this case, it was somebody called Sally. And it might have a rating. So they said that this was 5 stars. And then it might have a review, right? Best rubber ever. Okay, so this would be a single document. And because we're embedding it inside this particular product, then we can associate the relationship in this way. And it's very, very natural because it means that if we had another review come in for this rubber product, then we can simply append it into that array and we simply have some different data for it. And now we've established a relationship between a single product document and a single review document. Now, this style of embedding documents in each other is really well suited to this kind of one-to-many kind of relationship, because one product might have many reviews, or one user might have created many comments, and this is a very natural way of expressing that relationship using MongoDB. I'm going to copy and paste this into my Mongo shell. Now, the reason why I'm doing it inside Atom is just because it's much easier to format it for you to see what's going on. And inside the shell, it's much harder to hit enter without executing your statement. So let's hit paste and hit enter. And now I've inserted one document into my database. And if I look through all of my products, I now have a product with ID 1 and a product with ID 3. As a challenge, I want you to practice embedding documents inside other documents. I want you to recreate that pencil document that we deleted earlier on and to add in some reviews for that document as well. The challenge is to follow the format that we created the last document, and you're going to add 2 reviews to this pencil product, which looks something like this, but you're going to make up 2 reviews for the pencil, and they're each going to have an author name, a rating, and also a review. Pause the video now and give that a go. Okay, so I recommend writing this out inside a blank document in Atom, just because it makes it so much easier to write multi-line code. So we're going to use db.products to tap into our products collection, and then we're going to say insert 1, and the product that we're going to insert is going to have a ID of 2, name of pencil, price of 80 cents, stock of 12, and finally it's going to have that review field, which is going to be an array of embedded documents. Each embedded document will be enclosed in a set of curly braces, and we're just going to make up some reviews, right? So now we can check that we don't have any errors in our code, and we can copy the entire thing over to our Mongo shell, hit paste, and hit enter. And now we've inserted our second document. And now you can see we've got our pen, our pencil, and our rubber in our products collection. Now, another format you might see out there in the wild is you might say have two product documents, one which is the pen and the other which is the pencil, and they each have a unique identifying ID, which is simply 1 and 2. And then you could create another collection, say a collection of orders this time. And for each document in that collection, you might have a order number, but you might also have a field that's product ordered. And this can simply be an array that references the ID of the products in the products collection. And so at a later date, you can pull up the product ordered and you can find which products they are based off those IDs.